Hi guys, it is day 8. If you're new here, my name is Sherry. I'm an adult with attention deficit disorder, perhaps ADHD, and I make content about being an adult with ADHD and trying to help others and how we can help each other and tips and tricks. If that sounds interesting to you, subscribe. But this is going to be day 7 or 8. I did something yesterday I shouldn't have done. I did pick up my script, which was amazing because I've been without it. I took it at 3 in the afternoon, which I didn't think would be that bad because I figured I don't go to bed until at the earliest 10, between 10 and, midnight. And then I went out and I was so excited that I got out of the house. And then I went to Michael's Crafts and was looking at pretty yarn and shiny dopamine things. And I was like, oh my God, I was so happy to be outside. So stimulant. And then I went to Five Below, and I don't have a lot of money, but I was looking for colorful, bright lights that I could use around me for filming for my channel to make my videos better. I got talking to some of the people that work there, and some of the people I met also have ADHD like I do and are neurodivergent. One had, that I met along the way in my travels yesterday, and one had autism, so that was so nice. And one of the people that I met, she might be interested in doing body doubling sometime soon. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna say more about you guys yet, or at all, unless you want to. I protect privacy here on my channel. But I was just excited. I just wanted to share that with you. And then by the time I got home and I walked in, and my baby just had a long day at work, and I was like, I love you. And I was like so excited, and he was just like it was a lot. It was a lot. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I was so excited. I got a perfume. I got, it's Five Below. Everything's $5. And I ended up being really good. I put a lot of the stuff back. And while I was there, I realized I thought I forgot to eat lunch. So I found this brownie that was a protein brownie when I was in the store, and a Powerade. So not low in sugar if you're watching your sugar, but I was getting lightheaded, so that helped. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to ramble, but so me having my ADHD med shortly after you saw the last of the video I posted yesterday, I had coffee before going to the store and picking up my med. So coffee plus the medicine, and I haven't been on it in a few weeks, so I guess it really affected me. And then so excited to see all this beautiful yarn and makeup and all these fun things that I love so much. I was so excited to be out that guess what happened? The songs were in my head really bad last night when I was trying to sleep. The Macklemore song, I don't remember the name of it. Hold on. I don't know. It's the one in the video where he has a flag and he has all these people and the ship and everything. It's a fun song. I love it. But I listened to it to get pumped up to exercise a few days ago, and it's been in my head. Well, that amongst, I think there's been 4 or 5 songs. It's just been rotating in my head. Sometimes it stays on one song. So I tried to do this trick last night. If you guys get, oh my God, I just realized something. I filmed this whole thing and it's sideways. No. I'll find a way to fix it before I post it. I'll find a way to fix that. So yeah, I could not fall asleep. And somebody commented on my channel, and I know them, and I can't remember where I know them from, and it's killing me. It's killing me. So yeah, I've been looking at, since I woke up a little bit ago, like 10, I've been just looking at content on here. I haven't even gotten out of bed yet. So I am surprised I'm this mentally functional right now. So what I did was I tried to turn my phone off at, I don't know, 1 or 2 when I caught myself, which I was so relieved to even realize that I was doing it. Because a lot of times I'll be on my phone for hours, either playing video games or whatever, and I won't even realize it, and the hours go by. So I turned it off, but then I got up to get something to eat, and I was just antsy, and I couldn't sleep. So then I turned my phone on again, because it was going to make me really mad. I couldn't stop it, and I needed something to pay attention to. So then I remembered something that I had posted to somebody about a trick when you get songs stuck in your head. I have a sleepy time, like a sleep music list. So songs that I really love that happen to be very soothing. So if you're like me and you constantly have music in your head, my trick is that get some headphones or earbuds, or put them near your bed if you're in a relationship and you don't want to wake up your partner. I didn't have any earbuds, and I didn't feel like getting up. That was the only thing. And I hadn't listened to my sleepy playlist in a long time. So sometimes if I just think about a song, I can just start playing it in my head. If it's a song that I've really loved, I can play it from beginning to end. But most of the songs that get stuck in my head, they're like little fragments. It's the like catchy parts, and it just loops over and over and over and over again. And then another one will jump in there, and that'll loop over and over again. And sometimes I'll go this one, that one, this one a little while, then that one a little while. It's maddening. And when I learn how to do editing so that I can make a simulation of what that's like, I will. But long story short, I kept waking, like, I don't even think I fell asleep. I got up at 1, I got up at 2, I was looking for food, drinking water, trying to think of anything, and I was waking up at 3, and at 4, and at 5, and then my fiance's alarm went off at 5:30, and I immediately jumped up because I was already awake, and I'm like, I hope I didn't wake you up. I've been awake this whole time. I can't sleep. So I don't know how I'm this functional right now. I'm imagining that I'll probably crash this afternoon. So I'll probably pay a price for that. Bonus, I got my meds. That makes me wonder if I even should take it. I don't think I fell back asleep until like 6:30. And then he woke me up to say goodbye at 7 or 7:30. And then I woke up at 10 something. So this is a 30-day experiment to see if I can get into better habits. So, because I know there are times in my life when I'm very functional and I'm very successful. So I'm trying to hack the system I have and learn like there's some things that have worked for me in the past that I'm going to start using again. And I'm taking you on my journey so that my friends with ADHD, autism, ADHD, all my neurodivergent friends who have issues with memory, losing time, executive functioning issues, poor working memory, prioritizing, basically getting my shit together. That I'm going to share some things that have helped me. It's still hard work because in the sense that my body and my mind have gotten into the habit of not having to do certain things. So it's like a muscle that you have to strengthen. And even though neurotypical people can just, well, I don't know, we're going to figure it out together. We're going to figure it out together. I don't know why being neurodivergent gives you a shorter bandwidth as well. I don't seem to be very productive after the afternoon. I'm going to see. Oh, and another thing that I haven't recorded yet and put on here. There were a few days that I started actually, because I'm so all over the place. I don't recommend that you do this indefinitely, but I was texting myself like throughout the day, like what I was doing at different times. So it's going to be tedious. That's why, like, you could go down a rabbit hole if you start doing this all the time, and then you're spending all your time doing that instead of actually getting stuff done. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those pages, I'm going to take those texts and I'm going to write them down. And one of the planners that I have that I haven't gotten to show you yet, it shows the time. And so if I fill them in for a few days and then I highlight when I did things, I can start to gradually see, oh, I'm getting up earlier. Or even this bad stuff that I was like, I can't believe I did that. Like the day that after I had a productive morning and I took a break after lunch and I thought I was just going to play games for a little while. And then I didn't move from the spot I was in from 2 something in the afternoon until somewhere between midnight and 2 a.m. I have never had a block of time sitting in one space that long. So that scared me. So I think that that's part of the for me, it's part of the process. And because then I can start seeing, okay, when am I spacing out? Why am I spacing out? Is there any connection of the time of day? Did I eat? You can start to see patterns, and you can also start to track, okay, well, maybe it hasn't been as bad as I thought. So it can get kind of tedious though. So it's not for everybody. But yeah, I just want to come on really quick, and that was my update. So I'm not sure how productive, but I might end up feeling really sick. I mean, right now, I might not be feeling it, which is really weird. Well, I haven't gotten up yet. I have to get outside. I have to go to the store. I only have oatmeal. I got distracted at 5 Below and fun things I was doing. And I didn't buy food. I thought about it towards the end. I'm like, oh, I have to get food. And then I was just like, I'm so tired. I can't even think straight at this point. And it got late. Job Lots was going to close. I almost like popped in there really quick just to see if I could. But I couldn't think straight. So I went home. So I got my scripts. I made the phone call to renew, like get my next medical appointment. I've fallen out of the habit of the daily cleaning the last couple days. But I feel like I almost got a new jolt of energy just getting out of the house and being around humans. I don't realize how much I isolate myself until I get around other people. So there's that. And I also want to show you my planner again. I started showing you just like basic stuff, and then the next time I go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's, we'll go into the stationery section and I'll just show you the different kinds of planners and the different formats. You might have already been looking through all of these things. When I first started using it, I was just really overwhelmed. I actually ended up with a large basket that you would put magazines in, filled with planners. So I have a graveyard of blank planners. So if you end up with all these planners you've never used and they're sitting somewhere, don't throw them out. Don't throw them out. The one I'm using now, I kid you not, was from 2 years ago. And depending on, sometimes it's not worth it, depending on the corrections you have to make. For me, the way it was laid out, it was easy for me to change the days, like the numbers, and just write the new numbers in. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you. We'll talk about that. And I'd love to hear feedback from you guys as to what works for you. Do you use a planner? Do you use a chart? Do you use a calendar, a whiteboard? Do you use any of those kinds of tools that you can write something down or keep track of what you did on different days? How do you stay, specifically, like if you're on a break from work or if you're in school and you're on a semester off, or, how do you get yourself into some kind of structure if you have ADHD or any neurodivergence and you have either isolated yourself or just, we're not good at that stuff. I would love to hear, I'm like rocking because I'm like trying to wake myself up. I would love to hear what works for you. I kind of need to hear feedback from other people. So I look forward to growing this channel and really learning from other people. The ADHD educational group I was in had 15 people. So I was able to see, differences in different ADHD people and what things they were focusing on that might have been different from what I was using. One lady, she was working, and I'm going back to work soon. Very soon. I got 2 weeks left. And I'll talk to you guys about that because I'm wondering if I should go back to this place because it's cashiering, so it's not. But I've been with the company a long time, so I have, I don't want to get into too much. This is already getting long. But yeah, I was excited that I got these cool colored lights that everybody has on their channel, and it was 5 below. So they don't light up that much. And then I got a thing that attaches on the inside of your car. So if you're driving somewhere, you can film yourself. Of course, I will be watching the road. And I would never have thought of that. But my friend Genevieve does lives. And sometimes she just takes people with her when she went to the car dealership because they wanted to find out what was going on with her car. I wouldn't think to do that. But if I ever wanted to sing a song in my car, I thought of something funny and something that you guys would like, I would love to do that. So I found this little clip thing that clips into your vent or somehow attaches on the inside of the car. If you want to hit record and drive, I got the wrong one. I got one that's magnetic, and it turns out that when I got home and talked to my fiance, it wasn't the right one for the phone I have. So I got to bring that back. I got to bring the light back. I will figure it out. So what are you guys up to today? I've been chronicling my progress and my journey, and it's kind of like all over the place, which is kind of part of it too. There's this chart I can show you that is oh yes, I have to put it in one of these videos. My counselor, I have a graphic of it, and it shows that when you're trying a new technique or a new skill with ADHD, we need the novelty, right? So when something's new that you're trying, sometimes motivation will be up high, your dopamine's high, and it will be easy and it's great. And you're like, I can do this forever. And then it gets really boring and tedious. And then you can't do it anymore. And then you find something else. Or maybe you find different, you can tweak things, right? And so don't feel like it's always going to be that way. But I think part of the reason that some of the things that I've tried have been working is that it's like a system in my planner that I have set up that's flexible. So I have certain things written in that I did for like the whole year that's already there, like certain basic things that I know won't ever change. And then I have blank spaces. And then from week to week or month to month, I can change it. I also have a page in the beginning of the month where I write my goals and my to-dos. And I can write any thoughts I have. So if I had a really bad month, like last year, the month that we lost my kitty, she was getting older, but the things that happened to her were very sudden. And I can't remember if we just gotten over COVID. It was just like 1 or 2 months of just one thing after another that just each thing was important. And as frustrated as I was, I had to adjust to it, alter my attitude, which is really hard for us. I think. I don't know. Let me know if you feel the same way, because you're trying so hard to have structure. You're trying so hard to do these things. And all of a sudden life happens and sometimes messes that up, which is why I have to start over. So I'm rambling in circles. I love you guys. Don't know what I'm going to do today. I kind of just want to have fun and crochet a sweater. And it's fun for me. It'd probably be boring for you. But I have to look at my goals page again because I'm constantly forgetting. So poor working memory. The dopamine is what fuels your motivation. That's low. I'm constantly losing time, forgetting what I'm doing, and forgetting like what my goals are even. So I started filling that out yesterday. So I'm behind. I started filling my goal page out for October yesterday. Yesterday or the day before? The day before. And I'm going to show it to you. But it is beautiful. It is fall where I live. I don't know. Let me know where you guys live. And it's starting to get chilly now. What I want to do when I do clean out my closet, I want to try to figure out a way, if I'm able to do it, where I can have both the fall and summer clothes there. So I was thinking if I could just organize it so I'm not lugging out bins of clothes in the winter and swapping them. And the last 3 to 5 years-ish, I've been slowly, every time the season comes to switch clothes, I've been slowly purging down. So I'm trying to have less. It's very, very hard. But yeah, I haven't figured out a way to fit it in there. But if I can figure out a way to do it, I will definitely let you know. Because I think the stress of that time of year coming where you have to suddenly swap everything out in your closet, it's just like exhausting, right? So do you guys get anxiety about swapping your clothes and other things out when the seasons change from summer to winter? Comment below. And if you're new to my channel and you or someone you love struggles with being neurodivergent, ADHD, autism, ADHD, or other mental health issues that we can all relate to, please subscribe and give me some comments. And I'd love to hear feedback or your experiences and what has been helpful for you, or even if you're just looking for support. A brand new baby channel, and I'll be looking at ways to improve the experience for you guys and edit these, get better lighting, and all the things to make it more fun and not just this. But Yeah, I actually just want to chit chat. I don't even want to get up. But onward and upward, I must get up and walk in circles. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.